Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 1 in consumer compliance. This is Professor Dunaway. I am recording this the week before class starts because I will be traveling, but I might just be posting it right before. So if you do see it up a little early, you'll know why. So anyway, welcome. This video will be a combination welcome slash looking at what's coming up for week 1, so it'll be everything. So I'm Professor Dunaway. I'm one of the professors for this course, along with Professor Hutchinson. So if you're new to this program, welcome. This class will walk you through what you need to look at, where you need to go for everything. If you're not new to this program, a lot of this first part of this video will be repetition for you. I apologize. So when you begin, you're in our course, as you'll see on the screen here, and if you go to modules, this is kind of where you'll see pretty much the bulk of everything. You'll see office hour schedule. You'll see the link if you click in here to join the weekly office hours. I'll discuss that in a moment. You'll see the course roadmap. Here, there'll be the terms or the dates for the winter term. And then underneath there is an introduction to the course. So read the course description right there. I also suggest this week for you to read the syllabus. That gives a lot of good information as far as the extension policy, another overview of the class. And then there's some instructor information for myself and also for Professor Hutchinson here as well. So I suggest that you take a look at all that. So once you do that this week, if you go outside of the modules, if you see over to the left here, there's a link to the discussion board. So we will click into that for a second. So for the first week, there's a couple things you want to pay attention to. This first part here, ask your peers, ask the instructor. So you can use this throughout the course. If you have any general questions that you think everyone might benefit from hearing the answer to, you can post that there. Community forum, we would like you to, before class starts or anytime during the first week, post your social bio in the community forum. With this type of course, and again, if you're new to this type of course, it's a great way to get to know each other. Everybody comes here with different, experiences, backgrounds, areas of expertise. So it's a good way to get to know one another, see where they're from, see what kind of work they do. And, again, in this kind of classroom setting, it's everybody's a wealth of information. So I suggest posting there, getting to know each other. And then also for this week, you're going to want to post in the week 1 discussion forum. So this is graded, and I'll go over your grades in a moment. But for week 1, you will be doing an initial post by Wednesday of week 1. And Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. And then you'll also be doing replies and comments by Sunday of week 1. So read through here. It's pretty detailed on what we're looking for in the initial post. And then for your replies, you'll be doing a couple things. So for example, here, one reply, it'll take the form of a 4-paragraph mini memo to a financial institution's management team or compliance office. So you're going to want to do that. And then in addition to that, you want to also comment on other students' posts. So it's twofold. While there's no set number of comments or replies, you need to have more than one, especially here where you have a reply that takes the form of a mini memo. And then you also need to comment on other students' posts. So clearly you need more than one in order to get full points. And then you'll need your initial post. So we'll go over again grading and how many points that's worth in a moment. But just for week 1, I wanted you to be aware that we'd like you to post your social bio, and then also you'll be posting in the week 1 discussion section. All right, so back to the module section. So, and just a real quick, so I will be posting these videos weekly. Generally, I post them over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday before the week begins. If I'm away for the weekend or have something going on, then I might post Monday. Here I will discuss where we've been in the course, so kind of a recap of the previous week, where we are in the coming week, and then where we're going in the future week. I'll also give you reminders here of assignments or anything else you need to know. I'll post important announcements, or I'll speak about important announcements. So it's very important that you listen to these weekly. They're short. They're usually, it's maybe 10 minutes. This first one's a bit longer, but they're usually very short. So I encourage you to please listen, because there could be important information that you need to know for the class. Okay, grades. So your grades in this course are based on two things. The discussion forum posts, which I just went over, that's 25 points per week that you can get. So for 8 weeks, that's 200 points. And then there are 4 assignments that are 200 points each. So 800 points for assignments for a total of 1,000 points for the class. Your assignments will be due at the end of week 2, 4, 6, and 8. So you want to plan ahead. There are no extensions for the last assignment. So for week 8, you cannot get an extension. And there are no extensions for your discussion forum posts. And for the extension policy, I suggest you see the syllabus. And generally, you can get an extension for any of the first 3 assignments if you contact me prior to the due date. So all due dates are the Sunday. So the Sunday at the end of week 2 is your first assignment. If you want an extension for that one, you need to contact me at the latest by Saturday. Send me an email asking for an extension. But again, read the syllabus for the extension policy. Office hours are optional. You'll see here weekly office hours if you open the schedule. Takes a minute to open. You'll see weeks 1 through 4, Mondays at 5 p.m. Pacific time. That will be with Professor Hutchinson. And then I will hold weeks 5 through 8, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Again, it's optional, but if you want to stop in, say hello, have any questions, we will be there those weeks. And again, completely optional if you want to show up or not. So now let's get into the course material. So you'll see here week 1, you'll be learning about fair lending statutes. I always suggest, and those of you that have had me before know I suggest this pretty much every week, to start with the learning outcomes and kind of look at these before the week starts and then after, because it kind of gives you a good idea of what you should be paying attention for as you're doing the reading and watching the videos. So for this first week, you want to, or you will become familiar with the laws that support fair lending. You'll also learn the ways the federal government enforces the fair lending laws. And then finally, you will understand the civil actions available to discriminated individuals. So as again, you're working through the course materials this week, have that in mind. If you click in the week 1 reading link, you'll see that it's posted here. I won't click into that link, but when you click into this reading link, all the reading will come up. That is your assignment for week 1. And then also for week 1, you want to watch, there are 3 videos that Professor Hutchinson has recorded for you. So that will give you the materials you need for week 1. And then next week, we will be learning about fair lending discrimination. So that's basically how you get through the class, where all the important information is. So just to do a brief recap of what you need to think about this week, you want to review the course roadmap up here, course roadmap, the introduction, the course description, the syllabus, the instructor information. So you want to review all that. You want to go in the discussion forum and post your social bio. And then you also want to do your week 1 discussion forum posts, both your initial posts and then your replies and your comments. You want to do the reading for the week that I showed you here in the link. You want to watch the 3 videos. And then if you're interested, optional office hours will be Monday at 5 p.m. with Professor Hutchinson. And then just looking ahead, your first assignment is due, again, end of week 2, which will be November 11th. Is that right? Yeah, November 11th, yes, by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So that's everything. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can email me anytime. My email, it's on the course, it's on the syllabus, but my email is dunawal, DUNAWAL, at tjsl.edu. I usually get back to students the same day, definitely within 24 hours. It's best if you have a question to email me directly. If you do it through Canvas, sometimes if I'm not at a computer or I'm out and about, it's very difficult to reply. Whereas if you send me the direct email, I can quickly reply with my phone or whatever device I'm on. So that's the best way to reach me. I will get back to you. If you do want to have a conversation, we can set up a time to talk. That's more than fine to do that, but we just need to email and set up a time. And I think that's everything. So I'm looking forward to working with everybody this term. It's going to be a really interesting course. I'm sure you will all learn a lot. And again, email me with any questions whatsoever. And I hope you all have a great first week. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.